How are snipers? Welcome to the podcast. This is Not For Radio. We are your hosts, believe it or not, Dunc and Hyde, Jay Reeve, semi-professional outfit this is. Bit on the podcast today. I'm going to give you a full Costco review. Went to that ginormous American supermarket for the first time.
Things took a massive turn when unboxing a gift that was sent to us.
Holy fuck.
I'm not going to lie to you. If you've got a weak guts, the start of this podcast is going to be a shit show for you.
Also, new segment, Grand Theft Benny. We talk about shaving dick and eating it on toast. Jay does. He's super keen on it. How to make money in a cab that is black. Hallucinations. Epilepsy explained by somebody that has it. More on the stone skimming trip to the north. Potentially some big guests lined up too, which Benny Boy touches on.
Yeah, and we're in recruitment now. A couple of people wanting to move out from Canada and get into basically living next door to Dunc and working on big cool shit.
If you reckon this podcast makes your week maybe a little bit brighter, then shout us a beer a month, which is when you become Sniper Elite, basically. It's less than $8 New Zealand, which is fucking nothing if you live anywhere else on the planet. Best way to support us, you get ad-free plus double the episodes. You unlock about, 200 or 300 other episodes. We've done quite a few of these now. If not, probably something you can do to help us is share an episode with a mate and get the word out there and say, fuck, these guys are pretty crook too. We all kind of feel normal being a part of this thing.
Do you reckon in this room, it's quite big, but do you reckon we've breathed in each other's breath since we've been in here?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. I reckon it's fucking, you don't feel brand new after being in here for as long as what we do, eh? No. Let's get out and get some fresh air. You can listen to the podcast. It's a ripper today. Not For Radio comes to you thanks to Classic Builders. 30 years, thousands of homes, and still run by people who care about doing it right.
Legends.
Oh, this one here, Benny Boy said this one here has got to be our Classic Builders classic yarn for the week. So thank you very much. Classic Builders, you weapons.
Attention, snipers! Gear up and hold your positions. It's time to load up some war stories. Your tales from the front line, brought to life. Prepare to fire.
Right, yeah, this one's a David Longy.
Let's go!
It's from Matty Gibbs in Somerset in England. So if you know Matt Gibbs from Somerset in England, this is his story. During the depressing period of isolation and non-contact that was COVID-19, DIY had become the order of the day. So off I went to the local general and a DIY shop for supplies to stop us all going mad during isolation. After parking up, I realised, fuck, I'd forgotten to bring what was at the time compulsory, a face mask. Searching our little van that we used to walk our 8 dogs. Shit.
What are you, fucking Cruella de Vil?
Matt would just have a fucking green dog shit bag attached to his hip at all times, eh?
Oh, good foreshadowing, Jay.
I found a lone disposable blue mask in the passenger footwell, slightly dirty from its journeys in the utility vehicle. But I didn't want to drive home, so it was a result in my mind. Pleased with my find, I proceeded to queue 2 metres apart with multiple other shoppers. As I got close to the shop, I put my mask on. Isn't that fucked when you get those reminders?
Mm-hmm. It's so odd. Like, it just seems so foreign now, eh?
Scanning into a fucking store? Anywho. I once stopped, it was once in the shop that I realised the person in front of me had fucking dropped his guts, a miserable prick.
Half and that gets under your mask.
As I continued meandering my way through the shelves of screws, toilet paper and gardening gnomes, I realised the poor bloke must have actually been playing a fucking trumpet solo. The stench was following him, and by the time we made it to the car spares aisle, I was concerned for his underwear, thinking he must have shat himself.
Just walking around the big deuce in your undies.
By now, I'm throwing a few strange looks his way and decided to cut across an aisle to get away from the smelly prick. Relieved I was now behind a middle-aged woman in the cleaning aisle, I started to smell a familiar odour. Oh, fuck. Today's not the day for this.
You know what? I think it is. Keep reading, Kent.
Fucking dogs, eh? Knowing Mr. Stink hadn't been down there, I started to think, this is either a bad coincidence or the shop itself has a real problem. Eventually at the tills, the pong was starting to make... Oh, fuck, it makes me gag.
Blaming everyone else.
Eventually at the tills, the pong was starting to make me gag. I was still looking around for the owner of this brown mist, and I chucked dirty looks at almost everyone in the shop, including the woman on the tills, the security guard at the door, and even people queuing outside waiting to enter the shop of shit. No sooner was I out of the shop, I removed the mask and drew in deep breaths of fresh air. I got home and started telling my wife of my... Oh, fuck. See, my mind's racing off now, and it's the horses bolting. This is the issue. I started telling my wife of my shopping trip full of excitement and excrement when she started biting her bottom lip like a child being told off. This was followed by a hand over her mouth before screaming with hysterical laughter and having tears roll down her face. Then the penny dropped and the confession came out. My beloved wife had been out with the dogs and not having a shit bag. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Not having a shit bag on her to collect the doggy doo, she used the only disposable thing she could find. A face. Oh, fuck. A face mask. Yes, I'd been walking around a shop chucking dirty looks and pulling faces at almost everyone I went near, with the offending stench originating from my own fucking dog's asshole, then millimeters from my nose. Get hell. Needless to say, I survived COVID, avoided vaccinations, and inhaling dog shit instead. Oh, fuck, that was close.
It's definitely the worst thing that happened during COVID.
How in the fuck? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Get away from me, Jay.
Now's a good time to play this.
Spewing on you, Benny.
Who the flaming heck put that there? Alf, chill out, dude. Eat a Snickers. Don't you dude me, you long-haired yahoo. Oh, okay then. What about a bit of Not for Radio? Jay and Dunc.
Bloody beautiful.
Can we find the... I'm just moving right away from that dog shit chat. Can we find the clip when Al's been voiced over? I can smell the fucking nachos on your breath.
Oh, fucking hell. This means nothing to most of you listening. I mean, Australian audience, New Zealand audience, Home and Away, Alf Stewart, one of the great characters. Basically the equivalent of EastEnders.
He called him a slippery gypsy. That's right.
Can you... We've got another package. We said we'd open this today. Can you lean around and open that?
I will.
To say who it's from? I was racking my brain last night. I was like, who the fuck said they were sending us something from Christchurch? They contacted me, and I was like, I know what this is. Now I clicked.
Adam Colligan?
Okay.
Phone number 0274.
That's nice of you. Do we need something to help open it?
Key or something. To open the package. Shut up, Jay.
I'm surprised
I don't know if it's that.
none of us gangsters carrying the knife, eh?
No, we need to. I mean, it should be everyday carry. You know, we need to start carrying knives, I reckon.
Like Crocodile Dundee ones.
Yeah.
Like I use it to open my envelopes.
This is fucking.
You'll know why he's done this.
This is an intelligence test that I'm failing miserably.
That's the other. My watch, fucking new watch, chatted about the new Garmin.
Yeah.
Just told me to get moving.
Tell me more.
And I'm just telling it to get fucked.
Calm down, oos. Fuck me. Rightio, apologies. It's
Your
a real...
missus is better than this on Instagram.
Yeah, she fucking has about 40 of them a day to practice with.
Do you know what I saw on Instagram and got served up to me last night? A box cutter. It's like a little wee, it's got a spinning blade on it, like a little wee electric box cutter. You know when you're cutting up boxes with a big fucking Stanley knife or whatever, it's a pain in the ass for recycling.
How many boxes are you cutting up?
How fucking often are you chopping? You would have done that 7 times max in your life.
Yeah, and I've hated it all 7 times.
It's worth $120. Look at this fucking little skill saw for boxes.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking do a video. I know you get about 800 boxes a week.
I've currently got one of those fucking weird little collapsible skips in my little patio area.
Flexi bin.
It doubles as well for high-speed circumcisions.
Yeah.
Okay, what have we got here?
Here is the bank.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. No, get that out of
Can't
here.
not open it.
Get
We're
that
not
out of
fucking
here.
opening it here.
Well,
Not a
we
chance.
explain what it is, open it up, show it to the camera. The people need to hear it. They want to see it.
It's about to fucking pop.
Oh, bro.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Get
So
that
this
out of
is Sir Stroman, which is
Fuck, look at
it's
the bulge in
it's
it.
buckled
Stop
like
moving
it's
it.
like a
Stop
fucking
moving it.
landmine.
It's like a bomb about to go off. You got to pull it out and hold it up for the camera.
I don't want to fucking.
No.
Something
We'll
pussies.
get fucking fired.
I'll do it. Bring
I'm
it here.
fucking.
As your executive producer, I highly advise against this.
Mate, it got sent up from Christchurch and didn't explode. Fucking hell. Look at the bulge on that.
That blows.
Holy shit, it looks like a landmine. Well, that's going to be fun next week. This is the fermented fish.
Yeah,
that
it's
you've
the one
seen.
that it's the one that the guys open in a car and spew all over each
Well, it's
other.
pretty fermented. We'll put that on the
Fuck,
shelf for a
is
rainy
it
day.
what?
Let's
It'll
not put it on the shelf.
Why not?
because it might be too
Won't
hot.
it just
That's
be a
about to
great
go.
yarn to tell forever if that thing explodes in here? Don't worry about the
We'll have
consequences.
to burn the building down.
Yeah, fucking let's do it.
Don't put it near me.
Sir Stroman Phillips, put it back in that plastic bag in case the fucker goes.
Mate, the plastic bag ain't going to save you. That thing will explode across the fucking room. This will be $500,000 insurance job.
That is a
How epic, eh?
thanks, mate.
That's high risk.
I can't believe. Even I'm pretty surprised at how much that's bulging.
That's scary.
Is it not? Can you jump on Googs and see if that's normal for the cans to bulge like that?
Yeah, I've seen them buckling out before.
You open that, it's going to be like opening a can of fizz. Psh.
That's a eat in the park scenario.
Well, I remember the hat that Jay's wearing is from Curb
Flogs.
and Gibbo on the Two Flogs podcast. It's their new one. They've got an all black one with an Australian flag on it that's for sale now. Of course, it's a country trucker cap.
There we go. Be aware of high heat. If left in high temperatures, internal pressure can increase significantly. The Baltic herring continues to ferment inside the sealed tin, creating a large amount of gas and pressure that cause the top and the bottom of the cans to begin bulging outwards.
Does anybody actually enjoy eating it?
Yeah, they do over in
How could you?
How's the breath on you after that? It would be
Fuck, when my old man
have
has
it- you have it
sardines
with
on
a s-
toast.
You have it with a shot of vodka or like a really high percentage spirit where it burns away a lot of the flavour of it. So you have it with like red onion, that, and then just like paint thinner, essentially, to wash your mouth out with.
I'd rather have
there's so
paint
much.
thinner.
There's so much delicious shit to eat in the world, and that fucking all of us will go on that. No one's fucking. Oh, even the thought of it. Fuck, this episode can get fucked already.
It's so good.
Do you want to hear a funny story?
Yes. Yes.
Let's move this away from the shroom. So, yesterday, we were filming a new advert for The Rock, for like a TV ad to go on all the TV channels here in New Zealand, for The Rock 2000 Countdown, which is coming. So they'd asked me earlier in the week, they said, oh, Benny, we need a car for it. As part of the clip is someone getting pulled up to be dropped off at the bus. Can we use your car? Can you come in at 10 o'clock in the morning so we use your car? Well, I was in a meeting. I was like, yeah, sure. So come in, give my car keys to the guys that are shooting it. Come out of the meeting like an hour and a half later. One of the guys comes up to me and goes, thanks so much for lending me your car. Puts down some keys that aren't my keys. And I'm like, these aren't my keys.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And he goes,
car?
He goes, no, they're your keys. You had two sets of keys, right? Or the other ones are just in the car in the middle console. And I said, no, I've only had this car for a few months and I only came with one set of keys and these aren't my keys. And he's like, yeah, they are. Yeah, I'll show you. So I'm like, this is fucking weird. And oh no, before he even gives me the keys as well, he goes, oh, you need to get that checked, mate. Your transmission, the transmission light's coming on, flickering on and off on your dash. I think your transmission's on the way out. And I'm
Yeah,
going,
cool.
oh, for fuck's sake. I wasn't doing that this morning when I drove to work. So we go out there, we start like
Classic European
walking
car.
down to the car park. And like we're walking along and he goes, where are you going? And I'm like, what? And he goes, right here. And I turn and it's a little black BMW that's definitely not my car. And I'm like,
That's fucking wild.
I'm like, whose car is this? And he goes, this is your car, right? I'm like, this isn't my car. And he goes, What the fuck?
Whose car is
So
it?
he's gone outside, walked straight past my car in the car park with my BMW key fob, walked up to this one, and what's happened, it's one of the hosts from had left their keys in their car, so it was unlocked, so he's opened it, hopped in, fucked off and filmed a whole TV ad with it, brought it back, parked it in a different park, and then come and given me their keys.
Oh, fucking hell.
That is brave. There's members of that team that have done serious time.
Holy shit. What are the chances?
Like,
So when he unlocked your car, he was looking at the black BMW and just grabbed the handle
just
and
got
it was
the handle and it
unlocked.
was open because the keys were in it.
And it had
because
the
it's
keys in it,
wireless.
push button.
The keys started as well.
Oh, that's too good.
So then now there's
Now you got the conundrum. It was like, do you tell them?
We had to tell them. She wasn't happy either.
What? She thought
she
a
goes,
car had been nicked.
Well, because it was no. She was just like, my petrol light was already on. It's the day before payday. I had 30 k's left, just enough to get home after work. You kind of used all my gas or drive around.
Did they go and fill it up?
We went and found her some vouchers for petrol.
Oh, yeah, great.
But also,
Here's
like,
$50 worth of KFC vouchers. Fucking good luck.
don't leave your keys in your car.
So the gas is the least of your worries. You're about to be down fucking 10 grand on a tranny.
Oh, man.
Have you ever hopped into the back of a stranger's car thinking it's an Uber?
Yep.
It happens
That's
to my
very
mate
awkward.
all the time.
Yeah, I've done that after a rugby game.
My buddy's a Sri Lankan guy and he's got a hybrid. And so he pulls
he's a
up to pick
sinner.
up his business. He's like, bro, it's like a daily occurrence when I'm driving that car. I'll stop somewhere and strangers just get in the back.
Point at the window. This is not an Uber sign.
Tell you what I saw, and I've always wanted to do it. There used to be a game show back in the day, and it was called Cash Cab, and it was a New York cab, like a yellow cab, and the drive around it had like fucking disco lights.
I've seen this one on Pornhub, yeah.
Solar. Where you off to, love? Allegedly. Anyway, so this is completely opposite to what that bloke's running. And so they pull up and they jump in, the people hop in, and he goes, rightio, we're going X amount of blocks to where your destination is, and he hits the lights and it's like, welcome to a Cash Cab. And he's got 3 questions, and the first question gives you like $50, second question gets you 100, third question gets you $200, and then if you get all 3 questions, you can gamble it and take what's in the boot. And sometimes it can be a round the world trip, or it's just a fucking pair of sneakers that he's had in there from like tennis or something, you know?
Oh,
it was awesome.
What a great idea.
So I wanted to do it here in New Zealand, but if you're doing it,
There's no cash.
no. But you could do it with someone like Uber or a rideshare company where you just gave them credit on their account.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
just load it all up, and then you could give fucking mad prizes away.
That'd be
But
fun.
went through the process of getting an Uber license, a fucking ball ache, believe it or not.
Really?
Niggly, yeah.
Yeah,
And
when
then-
you're untrustworthy, it's hard to get a lot of shit.
yeah, that was niggly. But there's another one they're doing where they just pull up at a bus stop and they do bus stop trivia. They pull them when people are waiting for a bus and go, $50, question is this, and then someone gets it right and they give them $50 and fuck off. What
This
a
is
show.
like Whitney with Hootiers wins.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys about the game we used to play when I worked with your old colleague Kirby? Can you get it on a bus? Because we used to be able to see the bus stop from the George FM studio across the road. And it started off really innocently. It was just like small things. We got up to like taking a wheelie bin on. I got a full-size shopping trolley on there one time. I was like, need to return this to the supermarket down the end of the road. They cut me off at kayak, but the worst one I ever did.
Cut me off at quiet. Fucking hell.
That is a fucking only a not for radio sentence.
Cut me off at kayak on the
I'm pretty
bus.
straight with the shopping trolley, but they cut me off at a kayak.
Oh, man.
Time! It's time! It's Jay and Dunc time! Not for radio. Up the waz.
I'm the was. Sitting third of the table now. It wasn't our week last week. Now, have you been to Costco?
Yeah. Yes, I have actually, yeah. It's a special place.
Holy fuck. I went out on my only day off without the kids, so it was last Friday, week ago. Put the kids in school after we got back from Australia, and then I was like, what am I going to do on my day off?
I go coffin shopping.
We can coffin
Get a set
shopping
of
at
tyres.
Costco. Got a set of fucking
Set
tyres
of
and some
tyres
cut
and
price gas.
I like that you can see the coffins when you're eating those hot dogs as well. You stand there going,
Future customer. So signed up and then went with Dixie out there. She's like, you got to come. And I was fucking pretty hungry. I was like, I could go a glizzy, one of their hot dogs, which are all time. Turns out that when Westy Lee brings them into work, they're actually better once they've cooled down and they get reheated. They were nowhere near as good there. So, like, that's the way to eat a glizzy. The pepperoni pizza was fucking sensational. It was like
It's like a buck slice or something, aren't they?
$3, I think, a slice. $18 for a whole, like, Ninja Turtle pizza. And that place, we arrived right on opening, like, right at 9 o'clock. Or it must have been 10. No, it must have been 9. Don't know. We arrived. It must have been 10.
Were you one of the few that's not in a mobility scooter getting 700 fucking
Car
somethings?
park was full, bro.
Yeah.
Being a Friday, I figured out once we got in there, heaps of people were buying for their cook-ups for the weekend. So there was lots of people buying meat and stuff. But it was fucking crawling. The trolleys are enormous.
Yeah.
And the first bit you go through, because it's so much to take in. It's like being in another country and then going shopping, but the supermarket being supersized. Like, it was fucking like Wilson, like 2 football fields or some shit, eh?
Yeah. They blew out by slapping it out west because then it falls under that West Auckland Liquor Licensing Trust or whatever it is.
There was wine there.
Yeah, they don't do spirits though. Yeah. So, and the ones over in the States, you go, I wouldn't mind getting 17 litres of Jack Daniels. Thanks very much, mate. And they just have these massive bottles. And it's like, we're looking at, is it Svelte vodka? Is that a vodka brand? Might be. Anyway, there's like 3 litres of vodka for $7.
I saw the $2 chuck of Sauvignon Blanc from California.
Yeah.
Which I was like, holy. Everything is massive. Like, everything you're buying. So if you're buying some Arnott shapes or whatever, you can't buy like 12 packets. You've got to buy 30 or 40 packets in one go. So that's why the trolleys are big, because everything you get is in bulk. And so all of it is like...
There'll be so many people listening in the States and Canada and the Northern Hemisphere going, no shit, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, this is all completely new.
Tell me more about it. We've got these switches now and you flick them and the light comes on. Fucking crazy. You get a bit of dirt between the toes over the mud floor, but apart from that, it's sweet down here.
But I was like, you go through that aisle where it's all the stuff that's not food. Like, not that aisle, the area.
Yeah.
And you're like, there's fucking power tools and water blasters and all sorts of random shit in there. I'm like, are people actually going to Costco to buy that? Like, it's so, is it that much cheaper?
For me, Anna gets it all the time, it's the big Parmigiano Reggiano big wedges that you can get there. They're like $6 and they're fucking huge, whereas you'd normally pay $15-16 for a slice that big.
The bread was crazy cheap. Like, fuck, we got some outrageous, like a huge sourdough for like $5.
Yeah.
Like double the size of a normal one. So we'll buy that and like we cut it in half and then vac pack it and put it in the freezer or whatever. But what?
Fuck, that is a length to go to. Just get a smaller loaf.
You can't. You can't. They own everything there. It's fucking enormous. You can't even
How
buy
big
like...
are we talking? Fuck, can you take a photo of your freezer? I reckon you'll have fucking everything in their backpack day.
I literally had a conversation with Dixie earlier in the week and I was like, I think we just need to lay off the shopping for a bit, because you know how we got the garage freezer, fridge freezer? Full.
Fuck.
Inside, full. Now we have 2 freezers that are full. I'm like, fuck, can we just eat our way out of this fucking enormously expensive hole that we've got ourselves into?
You guys are about to get fuckloads of venison. I've got a stag getting processed that I've got to pick up, and then I'm
room.
fucking buy another freezer. Take your fucking half loaves out your shit. Yeah, I'm going hunting. I'm hunting next weekend. I've earmarked a big stag. Hopefully, get it before it casts its antlers, and so that's going to be another big boy too. He'll be about fucking 250 gutted.
Poof, jeez.
Yeah, he's a whopper, big old boy.
Not often in New Zealand you get. It was like traveling to another country because you had to try and clock what all the stuff was on the shelves, and it's all brand new, like all different brands and stuff, and a lot of international stuff. And do you know what I did find, which I was like, fucking jackpot. I've got some in my lunchbox actually. The seaweed you get at the sushi shop, which I fucking love, and I was like, no way. I wonder where they got this from, and so I bought it. It was $30. This fucking massive bag of it. And so I'm like, been hussing it hard. And I looked at the packet today when I'm putting it in my lunchbox, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to have heaps of this. Low calories on fucking watching what I'm eating, all that.
It's like showing a medieval peasant the world, eh?
Oh, mate, honestly, fuck it.
What's the real name for it?
Fuck no, seaweed. I've got no idea. Is there a real name for it? That is the real name, it's seaweed.
Nori.
Oh, yeah, well, anyway. And so I'm
I love this shit overseas. They fucking gobble it up. They got these 2 sticks. They fucking bang it in their faces.
I'm loading it up, and there's 27 serves in this bag, and I'm going all right. Like, I've been hooking into it. I've had nothing but green poos all week. and then I'm reading the bag.
It comes out wrapped.
I'm reading the bag as I'm loading it up today, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, fuck. It's good for 5 days. Once you open it, I'm going to have 27 serves of fucking seaweed in 5 days. So that's the real issue when you head out west of the Costco.
What's really delicious with that, Nora, is if you hold it over like coals, like you can heat it up. It's delicious.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never
Give it a
done
bit of a
that.
cook.
Sounds a bit fancy.
Yeah,
I don't know, mate. I'll just...
recently had it at a restaurant. It was fucking delicious.
I just have a quick question going back to what you just said, Jay. How do you know what animal you're going to shoot if you're going hunting?
Well, you earmark them on properties. So that's what I'm going after. Well, it's tied up to a
Come on
fence.
down to the petting zoo, kids. What's that man doing?
It's tied up to a fence with a big bucket of deer nuts in front of it. It's just tucking away.
Jay hunts on other people's farms.
Yeah. You cut
poaching.
What you got to do is got to hit them in the air so the tag blows off. You know. No. So that's you go after an animal that you know is in the area. So I might not get it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So normally it'll be a full day. Well, I've given myself a day to find it. So yeah, I've got to go. It's about 800 hectares that this thing's roaming on. So
Jeez.
yeah, it's a fucking hike. And because I'm lazy, if I find it somewhere where it's hard to pull it out,
Don't shoot it.
I'm not fucking shooting it.
Nah. You blow your fucking knees out.
But yeah, I've seen photos of it. My mate sent me photos of it, and it'll be getting taxied up. It's fucking
really?
glorious. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna.
Jay got shot a white one.
Yeah, a white red.
It's fucking so cool.
That explains the curse.
Still frowned upon.
Mate, the guy that I go hunting with, Andrew Kitchener from Adventure Hunting, check him out on Instagram. He's a fucking legend. If you want it, because there's no way of getting into deer stalking. Like, it's a hard, like, there's no baby steps to do it, but he gives you the closest way of learning how to hunt properly, using firearms correctly, animal selection. You hit 300 meter plates, 400 meter plates. And then you can go out hunting. He goes, once you can hit these plates, then you can actually go out, because I don't want you putting something into an animal and it not killing it straight away. So it's awesome. It's so good. We need more people like him around the world so that we can manage these numbers of these deer that fucking turn up. So he's got it on his farm. It's got called what's a deer trap. So he's got a whole bunch of public bushland behind him, and there's like a 6 meter drop off into his farm. So the deer come through the bush or along the fence line, find it, drop into his paddock, and then they're fucking there to be shot. And so some days he'll turn up and there'll be like 60 deer that have turned up into his farm.
Whoa.
Can't get out. And he's a hunting guide, so that's fucking money in the bank.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
awesome
cool.
setup. But yeah, he's a fucking weapon. But when you're shooting these stags, the first thing when you're gutting them out is you whip the nuts and the dick off. And he goes, "Do you want it?" I was like, "For what?" And he goes, "Oh, they fucking love it. Like they're called a
Who's
pizzle."
they?
A pizzle. The deer pizzle is a fucking delicacy through Asia, and so they use.
How do you cock a cock up? A bit of seaweed on top?
We get the pizzles for the dog, the bull ones.
Yeah. So these things here. So he's got a pocket full of dicks after we had this big mop up of all these stags on his place. I was like, fuck. If you get pulled over and you're reaching and ferreting around in your pocket in your jacket for your license to give to the cop, and these dicks tumbling out of your pocket, fuck, it's a bad look.
Surely you got to skewer them. They're the hole's already there.
It's like a cheese sizzler, basically.
Fuck. I'm not eating a deer dick. You do your thing, boo.
Just shave it over baked beans on toast.
Shaved dick on toast.
I don't know. I haven't had it.
Fucking hell.
This is taking a turn. What a shambles.
Did we have Sean with the Wise jersey earlier in the week from the Snipers line? Let's hit it.
Jay, Dunc, how are you?
Good, mate.
Look, I'm going to keep this quick because I only got 90 seconds, apparently. I'm Tristan, that's my name. I'm 26, and I'm from Perth. Heavy diesel mechanic by trade. Me and the missus are currently in Canada doing ski in summer season for a
Sick.
couple of years, and then we're going to do a bit of travelling after that. But just thought I'd flick you blokes a bit of a voice note because I reckon you're probably the best to ask. We've been listening for about a year now. I've smashed through about 50 of the latest poddies, and now I'm working my way backwards through the old ones before I become sniper.
Yeah.
And I listen to you idiots for 8 hours a day over here while I'm working up on the mountain, so cheers for keeping me sane.
That's mad.
Anyway, me and the wife have been tossing around the idea of moving over to New Zealand after Canada.
Great.
Don't know how long for. It could be for a year, it could be longer. Just wondering how hard it is these days to find a job and a rental, especially without a job, to find a rental to move over to. We're originally from Perth, like I said, so we don't need to worry about visas and stuff like that. I was thinking maybe like the North Shore, but if there's someone else you'd recommend, I definitely think we'd be keen to hear it. But like I said, I'm a heavy diesel mechanic. I have a few years in the auto trade as well. And wife's a vet nurse back home, but I don't know how she'd go getting back into that emotional, taxing field. But we're doing housekeeping over here in Canada anyway, so it's a bit of left field job. So, but yeah, let's see if you have any suggestions or not. Cheers, ladies. That's up the fucking wires.
So how funny is this?
I reckon you could just stay with Jay till you get on your feet, mate.
Got a bigger house now.
No,
We both have.
in all honesty, there is such a massive shortage of people with a fucking brain cell in this country to do those jobs that you will walk straight into one and you'll be put on a real decent wicket, I reckon.
The exact scenario he's talking about, I was messaging a bloke about maybe a year ago, 6 months ago, something like that, on Instagram, and he was like asking the exact scenario. I want to move to the North Shore of Auckland. Do you reckon and how hard it would be, to get a place or whatever? He had his rental lined up before he arrived. He had work lined up before he arrived, and then just chucked everything in a shipping container, and then arrived like 2 months later. They just went to Kmart and bulk loaded just absolute minimal stuff, to get up and running and stuff. And so they just basically hit the ground running. He was actually looking, he was asking about the commute, where he needed to commute to, and I was like, it's not that bad, you'll be right, sort of thing. And then he messaged saying that it's all, they'd landed and it was all happening, and it just fucking worked out awesome. So it can be done.
My suggestion would be, and take it or leave it, but heavy diesel in Auckland is probably, there would be roles going, but it's fucking expensive to live in Auckland. My suggestion would be move to my hometown of Mount Maunganui. It's a big port city, a big port town. So there's heaps of heavy diesel work there, and you live at the beach. It's a fucking beautiful place, and you can just, it's central, so you can pump up to Auckland. It's 2 hours. You can shoot to the East Cape, head the other way. Rotorua's half an hour. The lakes are there, and I would say that'd be a better bet. Auckland's all good, but it's just like every other.
If you can live on the fringes of Auckland, far more enjoyable.
Yeah, but then it's like having a hot chick you can't bang, because it's a fucking nightmare to get in and out of.
No, we just don't go in and out of. if you can line that up.
No, in and out. It is exactly that. It's a hot chick you can't bang.
Some more questions from Jesse.
All right, fellas, Ayrton back with the gym nut fiasco. I should have prefaced it by saying that it's not the only way that I can bust a nut.
We'll start it again.
Yes.
So this bloke reckons he can come when he's at the gym.
All right, fellas, Ayrton back with the gym nut fiasco. I should have prefaced it by saying that it's not the only way that I can bust a nut. And I learned I could do it when I broke my balls through eating disorders and shit when I was younger. My willy stopped working, and that is where I discovered my talent.
Wow.
When I had to go and provide a sperm sample so I could freeze it before getting onto TRT. But yeah, that's how I initially found out I could do it. And it's through tensing your abdominals or your internals to a point where it gets it going. But yeah, you can do it with a full flop.
What?
It's just like busting a nut, but literally just with full flop. But like I say, it's not the only way that I do it, and I don't do it that way anymore. It's only for special occasions, maybe a party trick.
That is amazing. Just tension your stomach muscles, you can bust a nut.
Well, there's 3 fat fucks who'll never be able to do that.
Yeah.
I find that fascinating. That is crazy. On full slack and fucking busting a nut.
Yeah, the idea of that's so odd. This is Jesse.
G'day boys, Jesse Lepsy here.
Hello.
Got some answers to your Caesar questions.
Oh.
I called into your radio show about flipping my Toronto over the motorway.
That's right.
Cheers for the hat. My experience is that I feel it coming on as a really intense deja vu. I see a shadowy figure sitting on a bench throwing an apple up and down every time.
Whoa.
Used to be able to set myself off when I was younger by just picturing it. Don't do that anymore, though, now that I know what it is. It was like a free high. But yeah, I've since learnt that deja vu is actually the same process, just on a micro scale. So my medication stopped the deja vu as well. But yeah, you do feel it coming on once you're aware of what sets it off and things. Yeah, it's definitely noticeable. Any more questions? Hit me up. Shout them out. I'll voice reply back. Yeah. Have a good one. Up the wires.
Fucking how's the gaps in that?
You trim him up to make him sound like he's not having one then.
Everyone coming on while he's trying to
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I was literally having this conversation with my sons randomly while we were overseas. 'Cause I think Hunter was asking what sets off an epileptic fit. Because we've just been watching, you know, when you watch movies.
There's the flashing lights.
The flashing lights and that. And another mate of mine who's epileptic, you know when you're driving down south and they've got those big, I think, poplar shelter belts or whatever fucking, you know, tree lines. He said that he had the worst one ever at like a 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the sun's starting to go down, and he went through it and it just strobed him and fucking drove him off the road at like 100 Ks. Yeah, he was like, it just was like, got more and more intense and was like being in a dance fucking party, and then he just
frisked him out.
Yeah, and then the next thing you know, he's in one of those Canterbury ditches.
Jeez, that's no good.
Terrifying.
Now, we're running a little bit light on time here. I want to touch on stone skimming for those that didn't listen to the episode yesterday. Stone skimming, national champion right here. The hat's behind him. Jay Reeve there. It's up there somewhere.
Yeah.
And we're off to Glasgow, then driving 2.5 hours to Easdale Island for the World Champs. And about a month, on the 3rd of September, we're going to be doing a live podcast show recording in Liverpool. You can buy the tickets through a link in the show notes of this episode right now. If you open them up, you'll see it. Be able to click through, buy them. 20 quid. Now, do we have any bites on special guests there, Benny Boy, from earlier in the week?
Potentially, I don't think I can talk about it on this podcast. I need to talk to you about it. But some pretty big American stars are going to be over there at the same time who are aware of you guys and might want to link.
Ooh, that's exciting. Yeah. Okay, so what I was thinking as well, I'll just chuck this.
That would be fucking random, eh?
That'd be awesome.
It is pretty. Wait. I think I texted you about it. I sent you a text in the middle of the night the other night.
Me?
Yeah. I was just like, "What are you wearing?" No.
Oh, hang on.
I just saw the top half of your body with no clothes on and just fucking shut my phone straight away.
I just text you in the middle of the night. Open the blinds again. Anyway, we'll link back to it. Let me see if we can lock them in.
So what I was going to chuck out there as a bit of a carrot dangler, because we sort of said the other day on the podcast, if you know someone of note, like they're like a real famous football player, or they're in media in the UK, or they've got a massive online following that you think would be real good val, that would vibe what we do on this podcast, if you bring them along, they end up being our special guest. We'll get you backstage, sink a few tins before the show, and then we'll make sure we bring some merch over for you as well, because we're obviously not in the know of, our network doesn't spread as far and as wide as the UK. I know there's lots of UK people listening.
Does Paddy the Baddy live in Liverpool?
That's a fucking great question. He would be awesome.
He'd be chaos. It'd be wicked.
So the best way to do that, if you want to sort that out for yourself and have a good night out, and we'll kick on after, obviously. He does. Yep, it's good to know. Let's slide into his DMs, and our DM will get buried by 1 million people that message him. But we'll give it a crack. Why not? So
get put to sleep for an extra 20 quid.
Slide into our DMs, and the Not For Radio Facebook page is the best way, like the other people did, and we'll try and line it up because we probably need. We're sort of aiming for 2 guests.
Yeah.
I think will be a nice number. We've got about an hour, maybe a bit over, to do when we do the live show. And yes, we will record the live show. If you're watching this on Spotify or YouTube, it'll go out on Spotify and YouTube, ideally on the Friday after the Thursday night over there.
It's going to be a big old shift. Big old shift. If you're in Australia and, these gravity discs that I'm trying to get out of the States at the moment as my practice discs.
You can just practice with regular stones. You don't have to wait for the gravity discs.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Yeah, but I'm just worried you won't put in any training.
I'm also, that's a legitimate worry. I share it.
How's the steroid round going?
Pretty good. The testes have disappeared.
Yeah.
The pimples on the back are a field day for them.
You look like a reptile.
Your deer hunting bloke's just got your tackle in his pocket.
Big course of the old peptides before heading over there. It'll look like one of those weird crabs on fucking Christmas Island with one big claw and one little one.
Because they won't be testing. They won't be testing. All right, well, that'll do. Have a great weekend. It's bloody good being back doing Not For Radio, and apologies if the ones that were released over the break weren't good enough for you, but there is fuckloads of freshies that do go out if you do become Sniper Elite. Any plans for the weekend?
Well, this is basically the birthday 2-month period for my wife, so I'm pretty sure
there's more birthday
after
shenanigans.
Her big long lunch on Wednesday, which she pushed through till basically today, we'll have we got dinner with friends tomorrow.
Fuck, she's a soldier to the bend.
Oh yeah, she is absolutely built for it. Kids footy and then chilling. Waz as well. Shit, the Waz, mate. The Waz
are playing at 5 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah, tough couple of weekends.
We've got a couple of families coming over, so I'm going to be ripping the pizza oven, and then I also got a recipe which I will share next week on the podcast. But it's like the greatest sauce recipes that I've been able to do so far. Very close to, let's just say, a New York style pizza sauce that's famous here in New Zealand. It is fucking gangster.
Might be able to get Dave out to give you the one bite fucking judge on it. What do you reckon?
I'm not quite there yet.
You reckon you're running an 8.7, 8.9 maybe? Maybe a 9.1?
Fuck, the calzone. The calzone. I'm going to do another calzone with some fucking Scotchies in the middle of it, eh?
Yeah, I love, just back to that. If you haven't seen it, basically, Dave Potney, who was Barstool Sports, goes around and reviews pizza joints, predominantly around New York and the greater area. And he goes, one bite, and then that's... You know the rules, one bite. And he takes like fucking 10 bites and eats a whole slice.
Good.
Like, why doesn't he just say...
Why don't you just say pizza?
Yeah, why don't you just say...
One piece.
A fucking slice.
One pizza.
Yeah.
Betty Boy, plans for the weekend?
Huge one. Going down to the mighty Ohakuni.
Oh, yes.
Down to Ruapehu.
You DJing?
Yeah. We've got a gig tomorrow night with a few of the crew from George, the old radio station I work for. We're going to be doing a pop-up as well halfway up the ski field, so we'll set up the decks. And
mate, snow looks fucking awesome there at the moment.
Yeah, it got smacked down. So, yeah, there's a whole bunch of freshies. People have been smashing it. Huge snowstorm last weekend, clearing for the weekend. So if you're listening to this, you're in the central North Island, come say hi, come hang, come rip it. Pure Tudor.
Sick.
Yeah.
What room number is it? 17?
301.
301.
I've got my own key for this room in the hotel. My mates own the powder keg, and I got issued my own key.
That's so
the Benny Boy Suite.
Fuck, that's so
Every
good.
surface is a mirror.
Shine a blue light round and that'll look like a fucking Jackson Pollock.
Remember you're spraying white, mate. Take the glass cleaner. Have a great weekend, whatever you're up to, and we'll be back Monday with an inside word. Go long.
And up the motherfucking wires.
Hey, sorry about the wave. You using the app today?
Nah, no app, thanks, mate.
Yeah, what can I get for you?
Yeah, can I just grab a one large Jane Dunc on Not For Radio, please, with a Coke?
Sorry, what was that?
Jane Dunc, Not For Radio. Large Coke. Fucking got 'em, boys. Yeah, beauty.
This episode was brought to you by Classic Builders, House and Land. If you want it easy, or design and build, if you've got a specific idea in your head, have a new builds on the cards now or in a few years. Classic Builders is a solid place to start with the convo.
Cheers, team.
You've been listening to Jay and Dunc's Not For Radio podcast. Thanks for listening. I hope to see you soon.